Hello everyone, this is Mr. Matthew here, and I'm here to give you guys my reaction on the Mario Kart World Direct that just happened today. So we did a direct on Mario Kart World, the new Mario Kart game that's gonna come out on the Switch 2, that was announced during the Switch 2 Direct 2 weeks ago, and um, and I have to say the game looks really good. I honestly don't deny that. Like the game looks amazing, like open world, it's really great, has a lot of, unique features and there's some really classic music. I really love it. And and first of all, this is like a Mario Kart connected game, like there's like a world with it. There is like multiple race tracks in there. You start with a race track called Mario Bros. Stadium. They give you like multiple names for the race track, and that's really cool for the race tracks. And then you also there's also like a feature where after you finish like your race in one track, you actually get to drive over to the next track, which is really cool. Um, And then there's also like some nice features where you can race around among walls. You can change character costumes. They also like have returning characters. Like the ones from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but there's also new characters as well, like Spite and Cow and whatnot, and the Penguin. So it seems all really cool. I really love it. Really love how it looks. Just really great. But and also, there's like the mode, there's the online mode, there's like I don't have much to say really because I think most of the stuff was already shown. Even in the Nintendo Treehouse, it was like we were already shown most of the stuff. And there's like game chat, and then there's like the web camera, which I don't care about either personally, and online play and all that stuff. There's like game chat, and then there's like the camera, which I just don't care personally about either. Mm, and yeah, thing is that I still don't think anything they showed here really justifies like $80 personally. Like I'm happy with the game. I'm happy with how it looks. I'm happy with all the stuff they shown, the costumes, the characters, etc. It's really cool. And I feel like I do agree that €80 is honestly way too much, and I might not get the game on launch. Might either wait until I have a better financial income. So yeah, I'll just say it looks ridiculous, but that's about it. I honestly decided that I'm not gonna tackle the whole price thing again because it's just been like everywhere on the internet, and this isn't me being like, oh, I excuse their decisions and whatnot. Like, no, I absolutely don't, and I do believe they should be called out. But I personally just don't like to engage myself with negativity all that much. If I'm being honest, I just don't feel great about myself. And all what I will say with this price is that you decide if you really want it. I'm not gonna force you to buy it. I'm not gonna force you to boycott it. I'm not gonna force you to do anything. I'm just gonna say, do you believe, you're willing to spend money on it? If you are, then go ahead. If you aren't, then just if you aren't, then well, that's your choice. As for me personally, I'll just see. But as for the Switch 2, I've made a decision that I won't be buying the Switch 2 until there's like the new 2D or 3D Mario game, like a new mainline Mario game that's exclusively on it. That's like the Switch 2 exclusive. If there's a new mainline Mario game, because I'm invested in 2D or 3D Mario games, because if there's a new mainline Mario game on there, then I will buy the Switch 2 when I get a very solid financial income. But but for now, I think I'll just keep with my Switch, and I might get some other games. So yeah, Say that's for me. I'll probably I'll buy the Switch 2 definitely when there's a new 2D or 3D Mario game coming out. Even then, I honestly feel more excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza personally. I just think Donkey Kong Bonanza honestly looks more hype. I'm not even like a huge DK fan, but even then, I find Donkey Kong Bonanza honestly way more like hype, honestly, than Mario Kart World, if I'm being honest. But the trailers do look great. I mean, you can argue that that game also isn't really worth the dollars, but it still looks hype. It still looks amazing, you know. At least that game looks really cool, and I might consider getting it actually with whatever the new 3D Mario, the new 2D Mario game comes out on Switch 2. I hope, you know, we'll see it probably sometime later this year for Mario's 40th anniversary. For a direct on Mario's 40th anniversary. I just hope we get to see that. But I feel like I'll just no longer comment on the price. I find it ridiculous, but that's about it. That's all I'm gonna say so far. I personally just find it ridiculous, but that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go into details. I'm not gonna like rant about it as if my life depends on it. I'm just gonna say it's ridiculous, and I'm just gonna move on. Anyway, I'm still, you know, I think the game looks exciting, and I hope. Thank you guys for watching. You know, I hope maybe we'll get the game some point. We'll play it, and yeah, and it'll be a lot of fun. All right, so thank you guys for watching, and have a good day. Have a peaceful day, everyone. Goodbye.